Go for it.
Hey everyone, welcome. Welcome to Joe Code. I am Joe Marisi, your host here. This is episode 101, like the freeway, 101. Wow, we're coming off a banger last week. What an episode. Didn't do a guest today. Didn't want someone to try and follow that with Chad, JT, and Strider. I would probably keep referencing them. Hey, remember last week with Chad, JT, and Strider? And then the guest would be like, hey, why don't you give it a rest with those guys? Okay, I'm here today. Talk to me. They'd be like, well, what are you in love with Chad, JT, and Strider? I'd be like, yeah, maybe I am. Maybe I am. So get off my back, guest that isn't here. But yeah, that was a great time. It was a lot of fun. It was good to do a podcast like that where I'm the one leading it, because when I'm like a guest on going deep with Chad and JT, sometimes you don't really know when to talk. I like being the facilitator. It's nice to be in control like that. So that was cool.
Yeah.
And man, just had numbers just explode, Aaron. I would like to get those kind of numbers every week. I mean, it's great to see.
I gotta see these.
Yeah, I mean, the views, the downloads, yeah, just really big time in the green. That means positive numbers, people. That's what's up. So thanks a lot, everyone, for the feedback. That was it was great having those guys on to celebrate 100 episodes of Joe Code. And Ross, thanks again for the gifts. And I do plan on wearing one of your shirts on an upcoming episode. I've currently got the shirts in the laundry with the other clothes, so I will.
Yeah, I wore one of them. I wasn't sure if we should have both worn our Frank and Marie shirts today, but neither of us did. So
yeah, we'll do that on an upcoming episode. Yeah, I would to sport the Marie shirt on here would be great.
But the Tuggles Timber shirt, very comfy.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it looks comfy. Yeah, I'm big in the comfy shirts now. Like a comfy t-shirt is just like a nice soft t-shirt that just it feels like it hugs you. I'm all about that. I love that. So it's good to hear that the Tuggles Timber is in that same fashion. All right. Well, yeah, I'm looking forward to taking a shower tonight. I haven't gotten a shower the last couple days because there's been a plumbing issue.
Oh, man.
Well, so what happens is the water would come out of the bathtub, and then when you turn the transfer knob for the water, for the shower, the water just, nothing happens. Where's the water go?
Yeah.
Disappeared. What is frickin' David Copperfield over here? Who's the magician making the water disappear? Maybe the cockroaches built a dam inside. Where did the water go? So for 2 days, while I was waiting for the maintenance, I had to... I'm not sitting down. I'm not taking baths.
I mean, you could have.
Yeah, I could have. I don't want to. That's like time consuming. I didn't want to do that. So I just ran the water, came out of the tub, I stood up, and then just collected it and threw it at myself. Put soap on, threw the water, and then just didn't get to all the body parts. I don't want to be there that long, but that's what I did for 2 days.
You could also use if we're bathing children, you use a cup.
Oh, yeah, you know what? I do have That's right. I had some extra Tupperware I could have used. Yeah, I wasn't that resourceful with it. Yeah, because I remember that.
Yeah.
I remember that as a kid. You'd have the cup.
Those big souvenir cups you get at sporting events to use.
Oh, yeah. I could use that for sure. Yeah, I'll remember that next time. But, yeah, it'll be nice to be able to take a shower with this. Yeah, I don't know. This shoddy plumbing over here. And then, yeah, some of the maintenance stuff. Yeah, because they were checking the water a couple weeks ago. And then, like, my towel bar in my bathroom was offline. I unscrewed it and lined, and I relined it myself.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's a bunch of dopes. It's annoying. Be better at your maintenance job. So,
well, when you have your own home and you have to do it all yourself or hire somebody doing it yourself, also shows what a dope you are, because that's how I feel.
Well, yeah, fine. I'll be the dope. But, you know, I've had enough experience now with these maintenance people at the building. I don't know. Between the paint on the floor and the offline towel bar. But, yeah, I knew it was offline because I grabbed onto it one time just to, like, kind of assist myself out of the shower and then just fell to the ground. And I'm like, okay, this thing's not in tight enough. So, but it's all good. I remember I was reading Facade last week, and I was saying it facade.
Uh-huh.
I don't know why in my brain that's right, because I don't know what a facade is.
Yeah.
It's not a thing.
No.
But for whatever reason, when I see that word, I'm like, yeah, it's facade. And then if you ask me, hey, Joe, what is a facade? I don't know. Because it's nothing. I'm a dumbass. So, I'm going to try not to make reading mistakes again. Usually I've always been a good reader, good speller. But that word has escaped me. But no longer. I will read facade correctly. By the way, I'm big on the iced lattes now, and with almond milk, and then sprinkle. What they do at the end is sprinkle a little cinnamon. It's delicious, Aaron. That's the kind of stuff you're missing out on because you refuse to drink caffeine.
I just had a Coca-Cola.
Or coffee drinks.
Yeah, I don't drink coffee.
You can't do lattes even?
I don't know. Maybe I could.
Yeah, it's not that strong.
It's not about the strength of it. I would probably love the strength of a coffee.
Was it taste?
Yeah, taste I've never gotten into.
Oh, all right. Well, yeah, then that hurts then. That's a big thing.
Yeah.
All right. Well, okay, let's do a shout out here to my mom and grandpa. Happy birthday, Mom and Grandpa, who are both no longer with us. My grandfather's birthday, May 22nd. My mom's birthday, May 23rd. So I want to shout them out. Happy birthday. And then, with Mom, always had to do back-to-back gifts because it was always Mother's Day was right before her birthday, so she doubled up in May.
Yeah.
Raking in the gifts. Nice going, Ma.
Yeah.
Here's had a lot. Yeah, very eventful weekend. It was a good time, especially Saturday night. I had so we had JT's and his girlfriend's baby shower. A lot of people nowadays doing these joint baby showers You know, it used to be just the women. Now everyone's in court. You know, everyone's invited, which is great. It's a lot of fun. We're talking Beverly Hills restaurant, Il Cielo, or Il Cielo, however you want to say it. Italian restaurant, delicious food. Beverly Hills. We're also talking open bar from 6 to 10.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That's a long time.
That's a long time. That's an open bar. That's a good amount of drinking had happened. That is certainly a thing that I took part in. It was a good time. JT was anxious. He was drinking a lot of wine. You know, it's becoming a reality. Kids are coming.
Yep.
You know, he was like feeling a bit overwhelmed. But it was a great celebration. It was fun. It's always good to see his family. His mom and dad are great. And, you know, it's a good time. Strider and Chad were there. And some of our other friends. Yeah, we had it was a great meal. The one thing I will say, for whatever reason, in the veggies portion, I had a nice short rib with mashed potatoes, but then there was some veggies on the side. And one of the veggies was a carrot. And the carrot was, I couldn't bite through it. I guess it was frozen inside. I tried to cut it. I tried to bite it. Could not get through the center of the carrot.
Wow.
And,
was it super thick?
no, it was like kind of a small carrot. One of those, like, not quite a baby carrot, but just like a dainty sort of fancy restaurant carrot that I just couldn't get through the center of. Other people did not have that issue. I didn't say anything. I just accepted it. I'm not gonna send back a plate and be like, "Hey, can I get one carrot?" You know what I mean? I was gonna be like, "Hey guys, my one little carrot is frozen. Give me, you guys have a spare carrot you can cook up." So I didn't want to put them out. But it was a great time. Other than that, the food was great. Good hors d'oeuvres, good drinks, good company, and then being that the event, the whole thing ended at 10 p.m. and this is Saturday night, so we're not done. 10 p.m. What am I, going home? Are you kidding me? That's not happening. So people are going out. Well, some people went home, like Chad and JT. They had to catch a flight to Cleveland to go do comedy. So they went home. Some other people went home. JT's friend was there who he's like wanted me to take her out. JT has a friend who is this girl named Kat who's great, really cool. She is it's kind of an interesting thing here. She's the goddaughter of JT's dad's ex-girlfriend. And she's become like a good like family friend, or at least a good friend of JT's. So it's a woman that JT's dad does not even date anymore. It's his goddaughter. So JT's like, have her come out with you guys, show her a good time. I'm like, yeah, sure, no problem. Speaking of goddaughters, I have a goddaughter myself. So I'm going to shout her out. Adriana, I love you, and I'll see you this summer. I'm going to be coming in town this summer, so Adri, shout out to you. Love you, and see you then. So we take out Kat, and yeah, it's just funny that that relationship is interesting to me. My dad's ex's goddaughter, but either way, she's cool. Came in town, we showed her a good time. We went out to a couple of my hot spots. We're talking Barney's Beanery, which was a good time. Played some games, which is actually going to lead me in now to This Sucks for this week. While I was at Barney's, so we're playing some games. We're playing, we get onto the shuffleboard table, playing with Kat, and then also two other women that we just met at the bar. We're like, hey, we saw them by the shuffleboard. We wanted to play. My friend Graham was with us too. We're like, yeah, let's play some shuffleboard. The shuffleboard table at Barney's sucks, okay? You should not have to throw the little puck disc thing, whatever you call those, that hard. I was chucking this thing and it was barely making it halfway down the board. And I keep getting sand from the side. People are probably like, oh, put more sand on. You got to load the sand. Yeah, I'm loading the sand. I'm scooping it with like the paper that they have on the side, dumping sand. All right, it's like a freaking beach on this thing now, on this shuffleboard, and the pucks aren't moving. So get some new pucks, Barney's, in West Hollywood. We got to get that shuffleboard table up and running. Okay, it's important. People want to do activities when they're out. All right, I like activities. You know, it's fun. It's a good bar, though. I like Barney's, but let's fix the shuffleboard table, okay? We got the air hockey's working good. The basketball shot thing is going. The pool tables are popping. All right, let's bring some attention to the shuffleboard table. People want to play like me, okay? Friggin' chucking it, barely going anywhere. You know, making me feel like I suck at this. I don't. I've played before plenty of times, and I've got nice touch. So don't tell me it's me or whatever. But yeah, it felt good to go to like, I feel like in LA, I don't go to like events like that. Like a baby, like something I have to dress up for. Feels nice to do that. Aaron, what about you? You go to a lot of those kind of events? I mean, you have a wife, so maybe you do.
Yeah, sort of.
Like, how often do you think you're getting dressed up?
Still not that often.
Yeah.
I mean, we're all done with weddings. I clearly didn't get the invite to that baby shower.
Yeah, it was a small crowd.
Yeah. I only have a child of myself, but okay. Yeah, no. I would say not that many, and even if I can get out of it, I will.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's...
I mean, obviously, if it's my friend's baby shower, I would go.
Yeah, it depends on the relationship.
If it's my wife's and I don't really know the friend, it's like, I don't need to.
Yeah, for sure.
I've been to a lot of birthday parties for kids I've never met.
Yeah, I feel that. But yeah, I was like, it was one of those things where it was like, I don't even really know what to wear. I don't know if I have the clothes, which is going to take me into Joe code for this week, which is make sure you have some dress up clothes. Okay, I had this to go to, this event, baby shower, like if I have a wedding, I don't really have a good suit right now. You got to make sure you have these dress-up clothes. There's going to be special occasions that arise. These fancy things. Maybe you're going to go to a black tie event. You got to get dressed up. It's good to have these clothes ready to go. You know, dress to impress. You get dressed up like that, people are like, oh, look at him. He cleans up nice. You know, it's nice to get one of those he cleans up nice kind of compliments. You want those from time to time. So, yeah, I mean, I got to be better at my dressy wardrobe. I don't have like this shirt that I'm wearing right now could probably pass like this with some nice pants. Yeah. But, yeah, I don't have a whole lot of dress-up shirts. I was really searching for what to wear to this event. And I asked my friend, I'm like, can I wear jeans? And she was like, no. This is a fancy place. I'm like, okay. I mean, I don't know what to wear to a baby shower. I've never been to one, so like I'm supposed to know.
Ever?
I mean, I've been... Well, with family members, I think I've been like maybe in the setup part or like after they've ended, but not like during. I don't know. Well, this wasn't even like they didn't even like open the gifts though. It was basically just like it was like a wedding reception. Yeah. Like people brought gifts, they were on the table. We had the cocktail hour, there was dinner. And then dessert, there was a cake, and then that was it.
Yeah, people go back and forth about opening gifts at the shower or after. It's a lot. It's a lot to make people sit through if you have a bunch.
But yeah, it was a nice time. Went out to Barney's, and then, a couple other spots. Hit some of my,
Weren't you at like Vanderpump at one point?
Well, I was at Laurel Hardware. No, I think that was a different thing.
Yeah.
Where'd you see that?
Instagram.
Oh, yeah, I think that was the day I was with Kevin with the dog.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that was a different day. Yeah, we were outside Vanderpump. Pump over there in West Hollywood. But yeah, this night, after the shower, we went over to me, Graham, and Kat. It was Laurel Hardware, Barney's Beanery, all West Hollywood spots, the Naughty Pig, and then I took them over to the Comedy Store.
Oh.
I wanted to show Kat the Comedy Store. She was like really impressed with it. You know, this place is cool. She's into comedy. You know, I wanted to take her to the Mecca, show her around. You know, show her where I work and, you know, introduce her to people. You know, I walk around there like I'm a big shot, because I am over there. You know, I'm there like 5-6 nights a week. This is my place, you know, the Comedy Store. And it was Saturday was a special night. There was a show going on in the Belly Room by a comedian who you may know by the name of Dave Chappelle.
Wow.
Was performing in the Belly Room.
Wow.
I tried to take Kat and Graham in there. I work there, shouldn't be any problem. I go up the back stairs, and a woman like is at the top, like guarding the room. She doesn't work there. Not at the Comedy Store. She must work for Dave or something. And she was like, basically like, can I help you or whatever? And I'm like, yeah, I work here. I just want to come in. And I'm pretty drunk at this point. I'll be honest. I was at a event with an open bar, went to more bars. I had a beer in my hand, had my Blue Moon in my plastic cup. And I tell her that I work here, and she goes, "Are you working right now?" And I said, yes. I said yes. Clearly I wasn't wearing my Comedy Store uniform. Had a beer in my hand. And she goes, I don't think you'd be drinking if you were working right now. And, and then one of the security guys was right there, and he was like laughing. He's like, Joe, it's really super full in here. There's really nowhere to go. And I'm like, all right, no problem. But hey, don't tell me where I can and can't go.
She just probably heard the I work here before. She seemed prepared.
Yeah, it seems like, yeah, people probably tried that already. But in my case, it was legit. And yeah, I could do that job drunk, by the way. So, I mean, I don't drink when I work, but don't tell me having a beer in my hand is like, oh, you're not working tonight? Yeah, well, but it was a good time. It was a lot of fun. Showed Kat a good time. Yeah, wish I could have not been denied entry to a room at a freaking place that I work at. You know, don't give me that shit. But I get it. You know, this popular guy, people want to see him. It's crowded. Got to be protective. You don't have to be protective of me. I'm the protector.
I mean, he was attacked on stage.
Yeah.
A year ago.
Yeah, I guess we got to be weary of that. So,
I'd assume she's also in charge of taking people's cell phones.
Oh, yeah, because they did have that Yonder bag thing going on.
Yeah.
Yeah, they do that with his shows. But anyway, oh yeah, I forgot this. So at the baby shower, there was the cocktail hour where they were coming around with hors d'oeuvres. There was some. My very first hors d'oeuvre that I grabbed was some fried calamari, and immediately had some cocktail sauce drip on my shirt.
Ugh.
On the first one.
Ugh.
I dip, eat it. I walk over to JT's girlfriend who's pregnant, and then her two friends who are hosting the party, and just got the cocktail sauce right in the middle. And they're like, oh, you already got something there, huh? And I just am like embarrassed, and I'm like, but I don't embarrass easy. I'm just like, oh, yeah, So then in front of them, I like rubbed it a little bit, and then I walked away, and then I sucked it. That's a good way to get stuff off your shirt. Because it was supposed to be in your mouth anyway. So you might as well just suck it off your shirt. Because you meant to eat it. So what am I going to wipe it off? No, it's supposed to be in my mouth. So I'm going to suck it down. Cocktail sauce. But yeah, that's always fun. The very first bite, Got to be careful. I'm not careful enough with that. All right, one other thing is, so we've been talking a lot about the spicy potato soft taco from Taco Bell. Now, the steak is clearly superior. I don't care what my dad says. It's not even close. So you add the steak to the spicy potato soft taco. And then I also added sour cream this time. And I'm here to say that this is the best. This is the greatest fast food item I've ever had in my life. This is the greatest fast food item out there. I will put that at number one. I would love to see a challenger. In all of fast food, the Taco Bell spicy potato soft taco, if you add steak and sour cream to it, it's truly amazing. It's a flavor experience. It's just, you have to try it. If you eat meat, if you're into Taco Bell, I mean, please do yourself a favor. There's nothing better than this.
I had Taco Bell for lunch on Tuesday, and I saw the spicy potato soft tacos, and I was like, should I do this?
Yes, you should.
But it's like, how much is the add-on?
I don't. Maybe a little over $1. It's like $1.30 something.
Well, because the spicy potato soft taco is $1.50.
Yeah, what is that holding you back, Aaron?
Well, it's not holding me back.
Want me
It's
to
just
spot
like,
you on that?
no, it's not the price. It's just like I'm doubling the price of this thing, which I don't even know how big it is.
No, it's big once you pack the stuff on there. You add the steak, it's like the size of some of their burritos.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right. Next time.
So would you pass on it?
I did. Because then I was like, well, I got to do the taste test for your dad. But then I was like, I don't really need all that right now.
Aaron, I want you to do it because I want to hear your feedback.
Yeah, I will.
No, I'm telling you, it's worth your money because it's a good. It comes out to a good size. It's packed, and it's truly just an amazing experience of flavors. It really is.
But now, did you hear that, Coders? He added sour cream.
Yeah, sour cream is going to always be talked about here. Yeah, because I knew I was going to do that. That was the last add-on that made sense. Other than that, I'm not adding anything else. That's all it needed. Sour cream was just icing on the cake. Because it's already got like a chipotle sauce on there, and then sour cream is just a little added, just a little zip to it, just to tie things all together. Truly, truly delicious. And all right, we'll get into some emails here. We'll do emails, and I'll do This Is Great later. Save that one. But yeah, I believe that's all my stuff that I got to here. With as far as the my notes are concerned. So yeah, I just got a couple emails, and then I mean the comments were really exploded. There was a ton of them. That was really cool to see. And thanks a lot, everybody, for the positive feedback and all that, and the congrats on 100 episodes and all that. That's really awesome. So don't forget, everyone, you could email me here at joecodepodcast@gmail.com. Also, don't forget, you could book me on Cameo for a good time, make a little fun video for you. And then you could also join the Patreon for $2 a month at patreon.com/JoeCodePodcast. Thanks a lot to our new Patreon member, Brandon. Brandon, thanks a lot. Really appreciate your support. And yeah. All right, first email here. From Nathaniel. Hey, Joe, what are your thoughts about Will putting mayo in his coffee? This is a different Will. This is Will L. Not Will Sauerbrunn. Joe, what are your thoughts about Will L putting mayo in his coffee? In your opinion, is this better, worse, or the same as putting sour cream in coffee? And which would you prefer? Based on your sheer infatuation with adding weird things to your drinks, I don't have that infatuation. That's you guys. I'd assume you might add both for an extra bit of pizzazz. Nate. Okay, so mayo in coffee.
That's insane.
Or sour cream in coffee.
Neither.
Yeah, I'd say neither, but if I had to pick one, if someone was like, all right, try one, Because coffee's already bitter. I guess I would go. I was leaning towards sour cream initially, but no, I'm like, I guess I would do mayo. Because sour cream and coffee are both on the bitter side of flavors.
Yeah, but mayo has eggs in it.
And mayo's a little...
It's weird.
I mean... Yeah, it'd be interesting to try. But yeah, I guess I would prefer mayo. Maybe, yeah, because both are dinnery. Mayo, yeah, mayo, just because it's slightly sweeter, I think could be better. But, yeah, if we're going back and forth on those two, I feel like Will is actually making the right call there, going mayo.
Ugh.
But there's also a thing called freaking milk. You ever heard of that?
Yeah.
Or coffee creamers. They have those. Okay. They've made things that you can put in coffee. We don't need stuff that's in the refrigerator that's used for baked potatoes and sandwiches.
Yeah,
all right. Coffee has its own stuff.
How thick are you trying to get this coffee?
Yeah, save the mayo for your frickin' ham sandwich. Okay, it doesn't need to be in the coffee. It's a separate thing. Okay, I have a latte here. There's, it's just almond milk, espresso, and some cinnamon. Okay, there's no bullshit in there. Thank you. All right. Here's another one from Matthew. Subject line, bitter disappointment. Okay. Joe, on the last Four Horsemen episode of Going Deep, Strider mentioned Bud Light Platinum, and you said nothing. On your 100th episode, Chad mentioned it was a go-to for him in college, and you said nothing yet again. At this point, I got to take it personal. What gives? I love you, man, but this shit's starting to sting. A heartbroken, loyal, day one coder. I've never had Bud Light Platinum. That's the thing. I don't know if those guys have either. I think maybe they just like saying it. I think they think that sounds funny because it's kind of a cool name, Bud Light Platinum. I think, yeah, I've never had it. So, I'm not, I mean, maybe I could have improv'd and went along with it, but I haven't had Bud Light Platinum, so I don't know. I couldn't incorporate any kind of feedback to that. So, yeah, and I'll ask those guys if they've actually had it. Because I remember Chad was like, yeah, I had Bud Light Platinum and Wings, or like, I think he was just trying to sound like, he thought that sounded hip or something. Because him and Strider will do that, where they'll like say like things that they think are funny or whatever. But yeah, no, I haven't had it. It's not at bars, but it's one of those beers where you would have to get at like a supermarket where there's like a huge selection of different beers. So, and I don't really buy beer a lot for my place. I pretty much just have beer when I go out. So, but if I try it, I will speak about it on this podcast. You can take that to the bank, Matthew. All right. And then I got some spam email where the guy says, "Hi, Joel and Matt. They're not home." Okay? Joel and Matt. They're not here. From JR. Okay, pal. Try again. All right, here's one from Max. Or he sent one, and then he sent a follow-up to it, actually. So, here, let's do the first one. Hey, this is pretzel sauce subject. Hey, Joe, first off, Congrats on 100 episodes. I only watch on YouTube because I love watching your facial expressions and reactions to some of the comments and emails. You have great physical comedy. Thanks. I saw your stand-up set in Charlotte last year. That was a fun show. That was great when we were there. Chad, JT, and Strider. Those are back in September. In other words, I'd be eager to grab a ticket next time you're around town. Okay, Joe, I need to know, have you ever had a pretzel stick / twist with tzatziki sauce? See, why can't I pronounce words now? Tzatziki?
Tzatziki, yeah.
Tzatziki sauce.
Yeah.
I know the sauce. That sounds fantastic. To me, this is the superior sauce to pair with a pretzel. If you try it, please let me know your thoughts on the next ep. Also, pretzel beats chips in 7 if soft pretzels not considered. Soft pretzels considered, they take chips in 6. Okay. And then Max followed up on that email with, actually, due to recent injuries, a.k.a. points made by Chad, JT, Strider, and Aaron, I'll have to change my pick and go popcorn in 5. Okay. Nice. But, yeah, I've had pretzels with, like, a maybe tzatziki, but I know I've had it with, like, some kind of veggie dip where it was, like, white color kind of a dip, maybe. What's the word I'm looking for? Not quite a French onion dip, but maybe, which is a great dip, by the way, which nobody talks about anymore. You know, we should dedicate some time to French onion dip. Have you ever had that, Aaron?
No, I don't think so.
But, yeah, pretzel sticks with, tzatziki sauce. I can imagine that's great. I'm all about it. But, yeah, I'm still a big supporter of pretzels. I think they had some calls go the wrong way in the playoffs there. I like what they're doing. I think pretzels are a complete team in my book. So, all right. Well, anyway, that's the end of our, what do we call it? Our emails. And now we have comments to get to. And then and then Aaron, we're now in the championship, right, of the snacks?
I think so.
I believe we are. But yeah, let's do some other comments first. See what we got.
Okay. Let's see. Thomas McHugh says, this is on episode 99. He says, we need a segment every episode where Joe calls one of his family members. The Chicago accents alone are hysterical. The Maurici clan drops nothing but laughs when they're on the line. Need to hear from Grandma again soon.
Yeah, it's true. Everyone in my family is hilarious, by the way. My brother, my brother, especially growing up, like, he's probably funnier than me in real life. Like, I do this and I do stand-up, but my sister's hilarious as well. My dad, yeah, it's, my mom was funny. Yeah, it's a lot of comedy there where it's mostly unintentional. We've kind of been given that gift, and I'm the only one who's capitalizing on it.
Yeah. Let's see. Jack 8732 says, Joe's dad is a man of the people. He obviously didn't get bribed by Big Coco like Joe. The Oreo persuasion by Aaron is why he's the man. Why I said he's the man last week. That analysis is commissioner level.
Yeah, great work. Yeah, well, hey, they offered me a lot. I think I'm in the position to turn it down.
Let's see. Brandon Tyler does his great work. Lucas DeRazio.
Thanks, Brandon.
Says Joe's dad is a beast. Oreos are a treat, not a snack. Trail mix hits with the different flavors. The variety in each handful, you can go on with your day feeling slightly better. Joe, don't fold on this one. I think Trail Mix team surprises people with its versatility and legs. Oreos may easily win a packaged treat tourney, parentheses, Chips Ahoy, Pepperidge Farm, Fig Newton, etc. type draft. But in snacking, I think Trail Mix balls out.
You know, that's a good point there that's our buddy Lucas there. Aaron. Yeah, Lucas. That's a good point because all that other stuff is kind of savory. We don't really have the Oreos kind of the only like sweet one there. Well, I guess Trail Mix is sweet and savory, but yeah, I see your point there. Yeah, Oreos is well, it's too late now, but I but those are good points. Yeah, I think I agree with you actually.
I mean, you know, we don't make the brackets, so
yeah,
we just call them as they are.
Yeah, Oreos they qualified for the snacks this year. They got in to that tournament. They were approved. So yeah, we just have to go with that. But yeah, that's valid points for sure.
Okay, Delirious J 2408 says happy 100 eps, Joe. In honor of the big hundo, can you do an episode of Joe Eats where you eat 100 spoonfuls of sour cream? I love the pod and I love the chemistry between you and Aaron Judge. You guys are awesome.
Thanks a lot. Appreciate that. Yeah, that would be something. Maybe I'll do 100 teaspoons.
That'd be hard to do in the time you're allowed to on Instagram. And I don't think it would work out well gastrointestinally.
Yeah.
Impulsinator says, Joe, you are indebatably the Mexican food capital of the U.S. Why do you go to Taco Bell so much? It's like going to Italy and eating at Olive Garden.
Okay, well, you know what? Because I get out of work late, and sometimes it's the only thing open, and also it's good. But yeah, I do go to nice Mexican restaurants as well when I have the chance, and I'll go to the taco trucks and all that. But yeah, Taco Bell's good. And I have Mexican friends that like it as well. So we're not wrong.
Yeah, and
so you don't give me the it's not authentic or whatever. Yeah, people eat that. I've only been to Olive Garden once in my life, and it was good. I mean, obviously there's way better Italian restaurants, and I don't need to go there, but it's still fine. I'm not that picky with food.
Yeah, and I would argue that San Diego is more of a Mexican food capital.
Yeah.
Live Fast Die Quick makes the same point in the comments. He says, amazing point. I can confirm San Diego is the Mexican food capital. But there is a lot of good stuff here in LA.
Oh yeah.
And you can find some really great especially the trucks, man. They're really doing good work.
Yeah, for sure.
But they're not easy to find. You got to know where they are.
Yeah.
Taco Bell, you always know where that damn thing is.
Oh, you better believe I do.
You see that big fucking sign with the bell.
Yeah.
Know.
I love that bell. And also Uber Eats, I get it delivered, so it's convenient. It's cheap, it's tasty. It's all those things.
Live Fast Die Quick says, Aaron, in all caps, Aaron, please read on the pod. So here I go. If the quote-unquote Frasier guy gets any more airtime on the pod, which I believe is... No, that's not Ross. Ross is the Raymond guy.
I think he's talking about Michael.
Yeah, I'm going to sneak into the green room, Joe. I don't know what that means, per se.
Because I talk about at the Comedy Store, I think.
Oh.
Like people sneaking in the green room.
Okay. Gets a lot of, there's a lot going on here. Sky God 2000 responds, don't be such a schmoll. I enjoy the Frasier and Raymond talk. Live Fast Die Quick says, you're probably the dork that keeps writing it. That's why. Sky God says, no, I could never write so eloquently, just backing up a fellow coder from a schmoll attack. Live Fast Die Quick says, nobody wants to hear a show that only 4-year-olds watch. Boke yourself, you renob. Jesus Christ. And Mugshot Malone gets involved. I don't know why. And says, shut up. All you do is thirst over female guests, you virgin loser.
Wow.
You're just mad because Frasier Fox in all caps.
Wow. All right, everybody calm down in the comments there. Guys, break it up. Now, I like, I think it adds a funny element. I like those emails of the nostalgia sitcom talk.
Yeah.
I think it adds a fun, lighthearted element here. I think it's cool. But I could understand someone not liking it, I guess, because it's kind of different to what I'm doing, but I enjoy it. But thanks anyway, and guys, yeah, just be civil to each other in those comments. But it is funny.
You're all coders.
Just don't threaten each other, Just we'll do some razzing in the comments. But yeah, just keep it clean. Keep it above the belt.
Yeah. Mike YouTube says, Big Mike YouTube says, Joe, we need the Schmoll on Ep 102. Also, your dad is a beast.
Yeah, I mean, it'd be tough to have 5 people at this table.
Yeah.
Aaron, have you ever had that?
Yeah, it's a mess.
Yeah, you could do, yeah, I mean, physically you could fit, but too many arms and like too many cranes.
Yeah, it's a lot of stuff, and it's a lot of crosstalk, and it's tough.
Yeah.
Alan Swanky just sent a bunch of pretzel emojis.
Ooh, we got a fan of pretzels.
Okay, here's one. Tyler Diekman says the NHL draft lottery is rigged. Sorry. Because the
Blackhawks got number 1.
Blackhawks won it, yeah.
Well, people are saying that too because of the Spurs got the NBA one.
Yeah.
So it's like, okay, yeah, if you're not a fan of that team, yeah, of course you're frustrated.
I mean, the NHL needs the Blackhawks to be good. And if they've rigged it, that's up to them. But the world is better if the Blackhawks are a good team.
Yeah, I want the Blackhawks to be good as a fan.
Their original 6, they got to be good. And I mean, they could make themselves good themselves, but getting number 1 pick overall should really help.
Yeah, getting this highly touted prospect. Yeah, we'll take him.
Ben McReal says, petition to have old man Marisi as the voice of reason for the podcast on any further debates. Guy is an electric factory.
Yeah, he's great. We'll have Dad on again.
Yeah. Silent Cucumber says, Joe almost picking trail mix over Oreos made him lose all credibility. Still love the pod. Keep up the good work. And then he responds to himself and says, you gained back your credibility with the pretzel pick.
Yeah, pretzels is a solid pick. Okay, trail mix is good, man. I mean, give me a break.
Nobody argues that it was good or bad. It was just, it's up against a juggernaut in Oreos.
It was against Oreos?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Again, if it's in the wrong category, it's in the wrong category, but it's there.
Yeah, I'll give you credibility.
Yeah. Let's see. Corbash says, first time comment, long time stoker and coder. Been catching up. Just have to say to everyone talking about the coffee versus hot chocolate fiasco, which is obvious, but also like tea over milk, literally nectar of humanity, mammalian kingdom as a whole. No way gets beat by friggin' leaf afterwash. Like people even add milk to tea to make it better. Also, Gatorade over water is my recommendation as an emergency physician. You gotta have electrolytes, saline/salt water. It's essential to human resuscitation. But this said, all due respect and love the cinnamon roll upset. Dr. T. This is Tom. I know him. Met him after a show once.
Oh, yeah. Is that JT's friend?
Yeah.
Yeah, Tom. Yeah.
Hair. Yeah.
Yeah, he actually sent a DM that I saw.
Yeah.
And which Instagram blocked because of some words or whatever.
Oh, weird.
Apparently I have a filter on of, I don't have it on, but it's like if,
Yeah, I thought just like the word boob was in it.
yeah, maybe that, but, oh wow, he said, yeah, because he's a doctor. Yeah, he says Gatorade. Listen, on the, Aaron, you should be taking some flack for that too.
What?
The hot chocolate winning, because I knew you were going to pick hot chocolate.
Well, I don't drink
'cause
coffee.
you don't like
so,
coffee.
Yeah, so obviously I'm going to pick the one I like of the two.
Yeah, so no one's giving Aaron any shit. I'm taking all of it.
Well,
Aaron just sitting there.
your word is counts for more, at least 2/3.
I mean, yeah, I don't care. I like the upset. And what other one did he say? Yeah, cinnamon rolls I thought deserved it as well.
Yeah. Gatorade over water, he says, is his recommendation.
Yeah, I could see that. But, water's just the water's got too much.
Yeah, I mean,
They're tough to beat.
It's everywhere. We're made of it.
Yeah.
Let's see. Lucas Norella Aguilar says, thank God Joe's dad hopped on to speak some reason.
Yeah, thank God.
Cool Cat's Corner says pretzels, easy. Eric Hawkins says, putting on notifications for this one. That's in reference to episode 100.
Yeah, that's what's up.
He says, watching this on the big screen tomorrow. And then he also says, boom clap. He left 3 separate comments.
Love it.
Jack says, very stoked for Joe. Congrats on 100 episodes. Hopefully we get 100 more. Go enjoy some food and beer to celebrate.
Oh, yeah.
Isaac Dawson says, dudes, aioli is so much better than mayo. I don't know what it is. You don't know what aioli is, or?
Well, yeah, aioli's just, it's got more flavor to it.
I think it is mayo.
It's like flavored mayo. Yeah, damn right it's better.
Brandon Tyler did his glorious work. Liquid Butter Alternative says the brown chips in Chex Mix are rye chips. Girodetto's sells bags of them, which is just fucking delicious. Here's to another 100 of the most slept on pod.
Yeah, stop sleeping on it. Wake up to it.
Yeah, wake up.
Okay, but in Gardetto's, I think it's bagel chips. But yeah, that makes sense. Rye chips is in Chex Mix.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we had bags of Gardetto's at work, and on the bag it said the bagel chip is back, because I think they took it out for a while on the Gardetto's. So I know it's bagel chips in that. So yeah, I guess fine. Chex Mix, it's rye chip.
Yeah.
Thanks for fact checking.
Lucas Norella Aguilar says, finally agree with Joe on something. Chex Mix is great. Such a wide variety of flavors. Good on road trips. It's very filling. Too much disrespect on the Chex Mix.
Hey, man, I feel you. I think it's great as well. It's a great on-the-go snack. Very satisfying. A little bit filling as well. And thanks for finally agreeing with me. How long did it fricking take?
100 episodes, potentially.
Yeah, maybe.
Ty and Nadati said, I don't know if that's how I'm saying that right, but congratulations, man. Keep up the good work.
Thank you.
Jay Gaddis says, the thumbnail for 100 overflowed my stoke tank. Love you guys and grateful to be a coder.
Thank you. Yeah, I thought that was a great thumbnail. I put that in. I thought that was a great screenshot. Yeah, that was fun. I wish Chad's face would have been in it more, but that was his problem for being off to the side a little bit. But yeah, it was fun.
All right, we have a little controversy.
Okay.
Justin Clark says, I've never been more disappointed in you fellas than when you exuded your lack of knowledge on how wings are cooked. Majority of wings you eat at bars or restaurants are fried.
Yeah, I eventually said that. I reasoned it in my head, but
Aaron's take on wings not belonging on the grill is preposterous. Smoke a wing and it will be the most moist inner wing and crisp outer wing you will ever have. Is that proving me wrong or proving me wrong? I don't know what you're doing there.
You said your take?
Yeah, my take that they don't belong on the grill is preposterous. But then he says smoke a wing. Well, that's not what we're talking about. And you have the moist inner and crisp outer.
Yeah.
Is that positive or negative? Is he saying that that's what will happen?
Yeah, I don't know.
Very confusing. Furthermore, a smoker is a grill. Charcoal, propane, pellet smoker, all barbecue grills, he says in a follow-up comment. And then Live Fast, Die Quick likes to get into it. So he says, nah, a smoker is a smoker and a grill is a grill.
Yeah, I don't think it's the same. There's different functions.
Yeah, and then he also says, furthermore, nobody says, I'm going to go grill a rack of ribs for 8 hours. Think before you try to sound smart.
Yeah, don't try to outsmart everybody here, man. We'll catch you. No, but grilled wings are good. I've had wings on the grill that are, it is still delicious, but
yeah, I don't think it's optimal. The optimal baking.
Yeah, fried. That is the way to do them.
Yeah,
but I mean, I don't think I don't know, because like all the guys here, none of us really cook, so we weren't that. But I figured it out. I was like, I think they fry them. I'm like, you could put them in the oven, but I'm like, no, I think they're fried. Put them in the deep fryer. But no, the smoker thing, I don't know. I don't think you're putting burgers or hot dogs in a smoker.
No. And I don't really think of chicken as getting smoked either. I think of it generally as we're going to smoke as a pork or beef.
Yeah.
But, you can certainly slow cook a chicken. I still never really trust it.
Nah. And then did Will give us the championship, or should we just go to that?
I don't know if we're there yet.
I don't know if he wrote it.
No, I don't see it. I don't think he has yet.
But it is.
And we also have the meat bracket.
All right, let's do those.
Okay.
So the snack championship is popcorn versus Oreos, right?
I don't know.
I believe it is.
I have to go back and look.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Wait. Semifinals. Yeah. So popcorn versus Oreos. Yeah.
What are the seeds there?
Popcorn was a 2 and Oreos was a 3.
Yeah. Great matchup.
Yeah.
All right. This is for the snack championship. Popcorn versus Oreos. Now we've got a battle here.
Yeah.
This is really a series. Popcorn versus Oreos. Different tastes, different flavors.
Yep.
Each bringing a lot to the table.
Yep.
Both nostalgic. I mean, we're talking, and they all have different different flavors as well.
Yeah.
And it's a tough series. Oreos, you have them as a kid. It's Santa. You could put them out for Santa at Christmas time.
Yeah.
Popcorn is there everywhere. I think this is going 7 games.
Yeah, I think so.
I think everybody wins at home. And I think popcorn being the 2 seed, having that extra home game.
Wow.
I think popcorn wins it all. And a reason I'm giving as well is like the flavors and I'm going to make a deciding factor, is like when you talk about, because Oreos come out with different Oreos.
Yep.
And people have always questioned that. They're like, I don't know, like double stuffed, and then, I don't know, they got these birthday cake kind. Typically flavored popcorn is always improving the popcorn. People are big on different popcorn flavors.
Yeah. Cheddar, white cheddar, amazing.
Adding anything to popcorn is pretty great.
Yeah.
Even just butter or hot sauce, Tabasco, anything like that. And yeah, just with that being said, I think popcorn, you know, it's there in the movie theater with you. And you can microwave it. You know, you get it at amusement parks, ball games. Sometimes you get a bad batch, but usually it's solid.
Yeah.
And they got a lot of firepower.
Sure.
So I think that's the winner.
Do you take into consideration at all that popcorn gets stuck in your teeth?
I didn't think about that, but Oreos can as well.
Oreos get all over your teeth.
Yeah.
So you can eat an Oreo and then look ridiculous.
Right.
Versus popcorn, you won't look ridiculous, but it will be back there and be annoying.
Okay.
So it's like, what's worse? I don't know. It's definitely 7 games.
Yeah,
I mean,
this is a great matchup here. I mean, I don't think anybody should give a shit either way,
Yeah.
but I probably will.
For me, I mean, I love a cheddar popcorn, but for me, I have to eat so much more popcorn to be as satisfied as I am with a few Oreos. I would almost lean that way, Oreos. In 7, but that's me.
I mean, you think a few Oreos would satisfy you?
Well, not a few. I mean, like, we're talking at least 8.
Yeah.
But compared to how much popcorn I have to have, because it's so light,
Well, yeah, and it's healthier.
yeah. But I'm not in this tournament for my health, Joe.
Yeah, I guess that's doesn't necessarily one of the factors. But yeah, I mean, just as, you know, if we're talking snack category, and then, yeah, the overall different flavor stuff, I think popcorn takes it.
Go for it. You make the call. It's a coin toss. As far
Yeah, you could go either way.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, but you do want to lean Oreo.
I do, just because I keep thinking about regular Oreos and then the Goldens.
But that's only one other good flavor that.
I mean, there are more, but those two are prime.
And I do like the other flavor. Like, I think mint Oreos are good. I like that. I remember Strider shitting on that, but I think that's good.
I mean, the Oreos could very well next season be in another league,
Yeah.
you know, and have their own tournament that they can easily win.
Right. All right, but yeah, let's go ahead and we'll give Popcorn the snack title. They're the champions, Popcorn.
All right.
People let me know what you think about that. I think that's a fair pick.
Yeah.
They won. And then, okay, yeah, let's do
We got
we have the meat.
Yeah, the grilled meats. Let's see. Kobe Spratt says, "All right, Joe and Aaron, here's the conference semifinals for the meat on the grill bracket. First round faced a lot of criticism and critique,
Sure did.
along with a lot of clean sweeps. But I bet it'll get real juicy this round. To Aaron, Carne Asada was a solid contender for a while, but all their star power recently retired, so they're in a rebuilding stage and did not make the cut. And then to everyone, the DQ of Shish Kebabs was valid since it came out that they had similar off-the-court issues to Ja Morant. So they've been holding guns on Instagram Lives. Okay. So they're out. So let's see. In the West, we've got number 1, steak versus number 4, pork chops. And number 2, hot dogs versus number 3, baby back ribs. East, we've got number 1, burgers versus number 5, Italian sausage. Number 2, bratwurst versus number 3, chicken breast.
Yeah, these are great matchups.
Yeah, so let's go back to 1 versus 4, steak versus pork chops.
I mean, as I've said, okay, and then yeah, the big factor here is the grill.
Yeah.
Let's remind people.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, this is hard. Man.
Is it?
Yeah.
This matchup?
I think it's a good matchup.
I don't know.
I mean, Pork Chops is coming in swinging here. They're an underdog and they don't like it. All right, they belong in this tournament. They're proving that they belong here. Steak is just, they've been there before. They're the veteran team. They're kind of they don't respect Pork Chops. They're not respecting them and what they can offer. And I think Steak is up 3-2 going into Game 6. They're going on the road to face Pork Chops here. Steak's got him on the ropes. But then Steak will win that Game 6.
Yeah, I don't think it's even that close, to be honest. But Steak definitely takes this. Pork Chops are good. I think they're even. I forget who they beat, but Pork Chop is still, I think, better out of an oven than a grill.
That's fair. I mean, you're giving them a game.
I'd give them a game.
Give them a game.
Sure. You're going up against number 1. I mean, it's hard. Steak on a grill is.
Well, we're gonna see if they get upset. But all right, Steak advances. Steak is in the conference finals.
Okay, then we've got number 2, hot dogs versus number 3, baby back ribs.
It's a good matchup. I mean, I'm not a huge rib guy. I'll say that. I like them. I appreciate them. I'll eat them. But, I overall, I lean hot dog. And I think a grilled hot dog, a nice charred dog is something. Baby back ribs, I know, are delicious. Are those meant to be grilled as well, or can that be an oven? Those can be smoked as well, right? Baby back ribs.
Yeah.
Man, this is a tough matchup. I mean, I know people love ribs. Oh, give me a rack of ribs, but I don't know. I find ribs somewhat annoying.
Yeah, they're very messy.
Yeah, messy, pulling them apart. I'm getting different meat distribution on the different bones. But they are tasty. They're delicious. Yeah, these are tough series. These are series that go back and forth.
But I think hot dog is just, I mean, they're a number 2 for a reason.
Yeah, I think hot dog, you got the different flavors of hot dog. You got the different size.
Yeah.
I mean, the grill.
What you'll put on it.
You go to any barbecue, like that's going to
buns.
be there. They're reliable.
Yeah.
They're consistent.
You rarely have a bad hot dog.
All right, I'm going to go, hot dog in 7.
I was going to say 6.
That works, but yeah, hot dog's advancing to face steak.
Oof. All right, then we've got the East. We got burgers versus Italian sausage.
That's good.
Well, that's a 1 versus a 5. Burgers being the 1.
Ooh, man. I kind of want the upset.
I know you do. I think this is like a surprise 7 games, but I think the burgers still win.
I mean, a grilled Italian sausage, man. Yeah, this is yeah. I mean, these meat matchups are tough. This is a hard pick here. I mean, I could see Italian sausage doing it. I mean, Aaron, is there a world where you see that happening?
Sure.
Here, what's the? Let's do the other matchup first.
The other is a 2 bratwurst versus 3 chicken breasts.
Jeez, this one's tough too. Wow. I gotta tell you, I mean, these, you got me with these. Man. Because I know I liked kebabs over bratwurst, but if I'm being honest with myself, a bratwurst is damn good.
Yeah.
2 bratwurst versus 3 chicken breast.
Yeah.
I don't know. I kind of am leaning brat.
Yeah, I think brat takes it.
I mean, I love chicken. I eat a ton of it. But yeah, we're talking grill.
I guess I'm just finding out I don't really like grilled chicken.
I mean,
I want it other ways, I guess.
yeah. Well, that's the thing with chicken. I guess we can say this about chicken is that it's better other ways.
Yeah.
Whereas the brat is its best on the grill.
Yeah.
So I think the brat getting its best is chicken can't rise to the grilled occasion.
Yeah.
But chicken is still great. And I like brats in 7. I think it's tight and close.
I'll buy that.
Because chicken is coming. You know, they know the grill is a tough place for them. It's not their environment. It's a hostile environment. But they still come to play. But bratwurst, this is their where they belong, and they'll prove it in this series. What do you think?
Yeah, I think they can win. I think they win in 7. That's fine.
All right.
Yeah, and I think brats could upsets after this, but
so now
we got to go back to burgers versus.
So who does brats play?
Burgers versus Italian sausages. One of those two. We didn't decide that.
I kind of want to see a brat versus Italian sausage matchup.
Wow.
This is what is this, like Milwaukee Brewers race?
Yeah.
Isn't one of them an Italian sausage?
Yeah.
I think, yeah.
One's Polish, one's Italian, one's a bratwurst, yeah.
I mean, I think it'd be fun.
But I just don't see burgers going home.
Brat and then burgers is also a good matchup.
Yeah, I think that'll be tough. I
just like the links going against each other. Brat versus Italian sausage. I mean, I think it'd be tough. Oh, man. Yeah, these. And then the other bracket, we got steak versus hot dogs. And now we got brat versus. Yeah, could we have 3 links in the final 4?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you're right. Yeah, it's tough to. Yeah, burgers. Again, yeah, that's kind of their environment. Italian sausage is, they're dynamic. They're like, hey, we belong here too.
They're scrappy. They're young. They're hungry.
Yeah. But yeah, burgers are like, hey, you can put cheese in me. You can do a lot with me. You can put two of me together.
Yeah.
Burgers on the grill, also with hot dogs there, and you'll see them at your backyard barbecue. Yeah, these. All right, I'll say burgers do it. Again, I think it's a 7-game series.
Yeah.
A lot of tight matchups here.
Yeah, I think they put them to the test.
All right, burgers.
Let me see how many more we have.
We got a great Final Four.
Yeah.
We got steak versus hot dogs, and then burgers
Versus brats.
brats.
Yeah.
So, all right, yeah, I'm fine with those. And then here, let me see what time we're at here.
We've done an hour and 21.
Yeah, we may have to get to the rest next time.
Let me I know there's one comment from Tanner Klenoshik. He says, any suggestions for comedy clubs while I'm in Austin? I'll be there next week.
Oh.
I want to catch a show. Congrats on 100.
Thanks a lot. Well, yeah, there's a ton now. You have the Comedy Mothership. You have Sunset Strip ATX. You have the Creek and the Cave. And then you have the Vulcan Gas Company. Those are 4 clubs that are they're like within 2 blocks of each other. I mean, I would try for the Mothership first because that's the newest and
I feel like it's sold out, though.
It's hot. Yeah, it might be tough to get tickets. But, yeah, check all the websites. See, yeah, I mean, you'll probably have people playing multiple clubs, so just see who's on the website, see who you want to see, and, yeah, wherever you can get in. Also, there's another club down the street that I always forget to mention, too. It's called the Velveeta Room. Is a smaller little theater that's also fun. Mm-hmm. But yeah, check out all those different websites, and I'm sure you'll see a good show somewhere.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. Is there any more you wanted to address, or
that one was just pressing for time? So
okay.
We got that to him.
Yeah.
Let me see. There's a few people commenting a bunch on that episode. And then History is Dank says, congrats, legend, on this dank milestone, Joe.
Yeah, a lot of congrats.
Yeah. So there's a bunch of those. We'll still get to those.
All right.
And there's a few other things. But, yeah, we got a lot to go still.
Yeah, we'll get to those next episode. I'll just do a This Is Great, and then we'll wrap this one up. So, This Is Great. Last week it was Chad, JT, and Strider. This week it is the coders, all the listeners and the fans of Joe Code Podcast. I want to salute you, and I appreciate all of you. And I said last week, I love you. I do love you guys. Thank you all for being a part of this. This is doing this podcast is probably the highlight of my week, if not one of the highlights. But I'd say it is the highlight, and to do this every week is a great treat for me. I'm lucky to be able to do it, and I'm glad that you guys are entertained by it. It is a lot of fun for me, and I'm glad it's fun for you guys. And if it isn't fun, let me know. I'm going to freaking make it fun. So, but yeah, I appreciate all you guys out there. Thanks a lot for your support. And don't forget, subscribe to that YouTube channel. And, keep downloading, keep listening. Tell people about it. Let them know, hey, you guys got to check out this frickin' Joe Code podcast with Joe Marisa. This guy's the man. Check him out. You know, tell people that. Tell your frickin' family members or whoever. But yeah, thanks a lot, coders and everyone else out there. Appreciate you all. Love you all. Thanks a lot. That is this episode of Joe Code, everyone. I'm your host, Joe Marisi.